Recently, one of our favorite YouTube couples, Rissa and Quan, got engaged, and the cost of the major object of engagement, the ring, has been left to our imagination. I mean, how do we even begin to place a figure on such a beautiful and unique piece? Now this, as well as so many other display of wealth and class, has left many wondering, what do they really do to make money? Are they involved in anything illegal? What are they doing different? You might want to continue watching this video to the end, as you may find tips that you could apply to yourself, and as well keep you out of doubt as to how this couple really makes so much money to afford their lifestyle. The first thing we'll be looking at is sacrifice. Sacrifice could be simply understood as giving up A to gain B. As ironic as this might sound, especially while referring to Rissa and Quan, I mean, we see these people spend so much on birthdays, vacation, even the engagement video has a lot to say. So what then are they sacrificing? But then, let me ask you, do you know that Rissa and Quan has lived in the same 2-bedroom apartment since 2019? Unlike so many other YouTubers in the same niche, at least I know a few that move to different apartments yearly or per 6 months or so. And this is in the quest for a new and better background view, contents, and all of that, which is actually a cool idea. But Quan recently disclosed in an interview with the Shared Room, shout out to the Shared Room, that not moving from one apartment to another has been a major way they've been able to stack up money to build their dream home. If you've been following this film for some time now, you'll be able to tell that these people are in the process of building their new home on 10 acres of land. Another point is family support. Before now, I discussed something similar in a video where I talked about 10 things you weren't told about Rissa and Quan's engagement. Now, if you've not seen that video, watch out for it at the end screen of this video or in the description box. One thing I definitely admire about this couple is the way they've been able to build a strong support system around them, especially from their family. Aside the many assistance they offer, especially since they had their baby, enabling them to still keep up with their work, they enjoy a good amount of advice and coaching from their family. Take for instance, Rissa disclosed that it was her mom that discovered these 10 acres of land and brought it to their notice. When you have people that are not just there to offer you domestic help, but also financial advice, then I'm sure you're in a very good place to make more money. This leads us to the next point, consistency. Consistency is one word you keep hearing as a YouTuber as one of your major gateways to being successful on YouTube. Yet, something you'll find so difficult to keep up with. But somehow this YouTube couple managed to cling to this word in every meaning of it. If you're a content creator watching this and you're single or maybe not with kids yet, you can relate to the struggles of consistently putting up good content. Now imagine doing that with a newborn. That's a different level of stress, yet they pull through, and yes, it pays them. Next is brand deals. Now this is one of the most obvious ways of making money here on YouTube, yet not everybody knows how to properly deliver for these brands. A celebrity was recently dragged for not appropriately delivering for a brand that paid for sponsorship. Now you know that delivering on brand deals is something that requires a good skill. It's not just something that comes naturally by being a celebrity. On the other hand, I know top brands like Shein that has been working with this couple for the longest time now, and that simply means they've been delivering appropriately, and of course that means more money and more deals. Imagine delivering appropriately to the satisfaction of a brand that could pay you 6 figures in dollars. Just to question their source of income. This next point is a vital point, especially for couples. It's no secret that Rissa makes more money than Quan. I mean, she gets more brand deals, which is quite understandable because there are more female products than you have male products. But this is never a problem in the relationship. Quan admits to this publicly. There are relationships where the female making more money than the male is a huge problem and unacceptable by the said male. And this will only cause a relationship more problems and as well affect your pocket. It shouldn't matter who makes more money in a relationship, as long as you both are working towards the same goal. Let the cash flow. The last point I'll be discussing is making money work for you. At times you spend money to make more money. It might look as though these people spend so much on themselves. I mean, they've been accused of being high maintenance. But trust me, when you spend intelligently, you might as well be hitting a target. Take for instance, Quan rented a 2021 Rolls-Royce 4-door Ghost cocaine white car in Dubai just for a ride to their dinner. And he also has plans to buy the same car for Rissa when they get married. Now do not be surprised if they get a good deal for that car just because of that little move they made. Rissa's mind-blowing engagement ring was said to be made by one of the best in the business. Tell me if that is not a good brand deal knocking on the door. These, as well as so many other ways you've seen them spend so much in purchasing certain items or so, are also good moves that could attract these brands and or any other brand to work with them. Also, some of the things they buy could be assets for tomorrow. Wisdom. So, all these and many more are ways through which our favorite YouTubers, Rissa and Quan, make cash flow. And to those who are in doubt of their real source of income, I hope that these practical examples are enough to convince you for good. Do not forget that the successes they enjoy today has its major foundation on YouTube. I'm always motivated to keep grinding whenever I watch them, and YouTube could also key into such motivation, YouTube or not. So let me know in the comment section which of these points would you love to adopt, or which one do you think you need to work more on. Trust me, I have a whole lot to work on, and there's no shame in that. We learn and grow every day. You've been watching cherechiike, and if you enjoyed this video, please do well to click on that like button, click on the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. See you on the next one. Bye! Now the first one we'll be looking at. The first thing we'll be looking at is sacrifice. What are they? Now this Now you might want to continue. But Quan recently